yeah, when we were going through our really challenging time, when we were, I used to call it when we were flavour of the month, and everybody talking about the mob rule, when a man goes down and everybody goes in to get a kick in because they're anonymous and they can do that, and we had a lot of that. And when we were in that situation, then we were very challenged to keep our head above water. And now, as a result of working, now here's an interesting thing. When we were being attacked on all sides, and I mean on all sides, about 15, I think it was between 10 and 15, one of our subscribers said it was 15, that we were being attacked and criticized and everything for not doing the paperwork for the work that we did, which was, by the way, helping people who were in desperate need of help, and we were not aware. Our ignorance is no excuse. Ignorance is never any excuse, of course. Try telling a traffic cop that you didn't know that the speed limit was such and such. He'll say ignorance is no excuse. So our ignorance was no excuse. We should have known, but we didn't know that it was going to grow so fast. We started off helping, and then we got a lot of people came and asked for help, and these were real urgent pleas for help. Families of a great number of children, and they had no roof on their house, or the walls were made of tarpaulin, and we were guilty of helping them without attending to the paperwork. So that was our crime, and that's what we were criticized back then for. So we soldiered through that, and we got through that. And during that time, our increase, when you have a channel, you have what's called when your page shows up and you're loading a video and all of that, or when you're looking at comments and everything that you've had on a video that you've made, you have what's called analytics, and the analytics will take you and show you what the statistics are on your channel. So, and it will offer some advice. It will offer some technical interpretations as to what is happening. So if they notice that you are doing better than usual, they'll say, oh, well done, you're getting more views than you normally do for this kind of video. Well, back then, when we were being attacked on all sides, our subscribership was increasing at one time at the rate of 20,000 a month. New subscribers were joining, 20,000 a month. So in effect, what all of these people that were attacking us were doing is they were sending subscribers to us. And because the criticisms were extremely toxic back then, we were criminals. We were, nothing was ever made of the work that we did, the help that we gave. All that was focused on was that we apparently were flouting the law. Well, as soon as we found out that we were doing that, and the DSWD got in touch with us, we immediately started the process. So the fact that it took so long is not down to us, because it took 3 years to register approval for our charity, and then another 3 years is ongoing for soliciting funds in this country, the Philippines. So another irony, the fact that we are helping people who are in desperate need in the Philippines, but we're not allowed to solicit funds in the Philippines. There's another one of bureaucracy that have lost lost touch with what their real mandate is, and that is to help the people. Well, they didn't. But back then, we got more, as they say, we had more people joining us then who came out of curiosity, and then they found out that we were a Christian-based group, such as we were, Beth and I working together out of our living room. And so they stayed, and that was quite a meteoric rise in popularity. Right now, there are things that are so suspect about how things are being done now. You have, with the present world situation, you have lots of inexplicable things happening. For instance, we now, at the moment, we are gaining subscribers at the rate of about 3,500 new subscribers are joining us every month, and it's rising, and it suddenly starts to peak, and sometimes you never know why. But one of the reasons that we concluded that it happened when it was at 20,000 was the fact that we were being bashed by everybody, and because we were being bashed, people were coming to find out for themselves what Terence and Beth were really about, and they stayed. But right now, the little contradiction that we have going right now is that we have, as I say, 3,500 new subscribers coming every month, but our views do not reflect the fact that 3.5 new people are coming, and we have excuse me, we have 240,000 subscribers total, and yet our views don't make any sense. I'm no great mathematician. In fact, I'm an awful mathematician, a non-mathematician, but the ratio doesn't make sense to me, and we don't know why. And a lot of that, I think, is down to whether you are using words which the artificial intelligence that runs Facebook and YouTube will pick up on certain words, and you'll be blacklisted, even if it's in a fairly quiet or almost benign way. It will be noted what you are doing, and this is not just for us, it's for everybody. My friend, who is very much on what is happening worldwide, in America, in the UK, who I call Hardcore John, he keeps his finger on the pulse and lets me know of all kinds of things that's happening. And because of the way that he expresses what's going on, he is often blocked on Facebook, and sometimes he's blocked for something that he said 2 years ago. So we are being heavily monitored, and it's affecting us now, because obviously it affects, if YouTube or Facebook, if either of those don't want to put business and views our way, then it will reflect on our income, which is obviously happening for us now. So if I'm on the subject, it would be nice when you look at our videos, if you could hit subscribe and hit the bell for being notified. But even that is being affected now by what I think of as a kind of censoring, and that is that people who are actually avid followers of our channel are not being notified. And we had one particular guy who was enraged about this, and every day I would look and he would say, I haven't been notified again. So what we do is we keep going, one step in front of the other, one foot in front of the other, one day at a time, and we'll see it through. Bye for now.